Hey sailors, welcome to the crew. I'm Sea Lord Janda, and this is my Let's Play of Rule the Waves 3 as the United States. The Dreadnought Revolution is in full swing, and we continue to design and build new battleships and battle cruisers of exponentially increasing size and armament on pretty much a yearly basis. It's thinking about something. Huh. I thought I was going to have to restart for sure, but it's finally decided to work. Okay. So what else does need rebuilds? First of all, let's just make sure. Since these are all that we have on the west coast, I'm going to go ahead and give them director firing. Nothing else, but I'll give them director firing at least. Hold on. How much to give them improved secondary guns? Well, a lot per month, but it's a short time. Let's just do it. Okay. The whole Memphis class we're going to refit. I don't think I can replace -2 quality guns. No, that's the annoying thing there. So we're just going to give them director firing and be done with them. All of these types, we're going to replace as soon as possible, basically. So, sure. I'm springing for this. It's probably almost certainly not optimal to spring for these little extra upgrades, but I'm basically kind of assuming that if I'm going to keep these ships around, if I'm paying for this upgrade, then I'm planning to keep them around for at least a few years. Then I think those upgrades will be useful if we actually get into a war, so. These I could replace their whole gun armament. Yeah, let's do it. With director. Oh, we can't get director firing for light cruisers. Okay. Noted. Do I have better 3-inch guns? No. Okay. Well, alright, we're going to replace the guns on these at least. And the Tacoma class here. Also better guns. Okay, fantastic. So that's the whole fleet rebuilt except what we're basically getting rid of. I want to put these Pittsburghs completely into mothballs. We have our first 2 Oregon class ready. We are spending 13,000 a month in the red, so let's just hold on a moment here. It's really taking it a second to process these turns all of a sudden. Really taking it a moment, yeah. It worked last time after a minute, so I'm just going to let it do whatever it's doing. And it'll probably figure it out. Oh. I feel like that's how I fixed that last time, too, is by clicking on that. I don't know why that's an issue. Okay, well, I'm going to have to pause Delaware for another turn, because she's just going to be that ship. But we can't afford to keep rebuilding everything and building the new thing. As soon as all these rebuilds are done, we're going to lay down a large quantity, that are not a large quantity really, but like at least 2 or 3 Kentucky-class battleships. Okay, we're fine this time. Let's go ahead and send a... I'm not quite ready for a war, but let's send a cruiser to South America. SAP ammo, base fuses. 15-inch guns, fantastic. Well, that'll be our next battleship class. Okay, I'm going to have to pause a rebuild, unfortunately. Clearly, I slightly overestimated how much money we had. I'm going to pause a couple of these Arizonas. 500 tons free dockyard space. 2 battleships are done. 7 cruisers are done reconstructing. Medium range submarines. Okay, that's better than coastal submarines. Let's unpause this rebuild. Suddenly we have a massive amount of positive funding still because of the rebuilds all finishing. We do need to rebuild that, but okay. We did commission 10 of the Gwyn-class destroyers. I'm going to immediately decommission 10 of these berries. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Goodbye. The real issue with them isn't even their armament, although it is pitiful, but the being short-ranged makes them just annoying, basically, so... I'm going to immediately lay down 10 more Gwyn-class, though. I know we can build 1,100-ton destroyers, but I think that I'm fine with building 10 more of these. And another reconstruction, working up for 5 ships reconstructed. President's returned from a state visit with France. Actually, let me check. How are we looking compared to France? Battleships, pretty decent. Battle cruisers, not great, actually. How many they have? Problem is, these are real battle cruisers. I mean, much more than ours. I still don't know how they got this much belt, plus this much speed, plus this much weaponry on this much weight. The Germans had the same sort of thing, but unless they have, like, no deck armor, maybe. Possible. Or some other issues. But, yeah. Battle cruisers, it's not looking great. Battleships, probably it's alright. They've got... Yeah. I mean, these aren't terrible, but our Oregons, at least, will beat them soundly. Pre-dreadnoughts, fine. Everything else, fine. Yeah, you know what? We can never trust France to keep agreements. Better arm for conflict and beat them soundly. We're working on better steel, close to reliable power training innovation, stable explosive filler, more damage from penetrating hits. Excellent. Okay, we have 8,500 free. We're still about to get another 3,600 free, but right now, I'm going to lay down... let's see how France feels about this. I'm going to lay down 3 Kentucky-class dreadnought battleships. Does anyone in the world actually have a 14-inch armed dreadnought yet? Germany has got 12-inch dreadnoughts. Britain, maybe. Not finished, but I'm guessing the size increase from these to these, that these probably have 14-inch guns. Or at least 13-inch or something. France, maybe the same with this new class they're building. The world is starting probably to move towards bigger gun battleships, but there's none actually in service, so we're going to be right up with the curve on those, you know? Couple more reconstructions. The Dreadnought Messina. Oh yeah, okay. 13-inch guns are what the French have, and they're really skimping out on the belt armor to do it. 9.5-inch belt amidships. And only 20 knots. Yeah, they're definitely skimping out a little. Oh, you know what? That's what I'm doing. That's weird, actually, among other things. But I don't know why I'm still building such a heavy tertiary battery. Actually, 5-inch guns should be able to hit destroyers. Next design, I'm just skipping a tertiary battery entirely, I think. Okay, we have a good deal of positive income. I'm going to build a 4th Kentucky-class dreadnought. We just, after that, I'll start building maybe another battle cruiser and some other cruisers, because our cruiser force definitely needs replacement, but it's essential we get as many dreadnoughts, good modern dreadnoughts operational as everybody else is, basically. And it's 2.5 years lead time for these Kentuckys, so. It's being really weird about this sometimes. A disarmament conference. Keep up an appearance of being reasonable, but don't agree to anything binding. Oh God. Um, we've come up with a draft for a naval arms limitation treaty. No ships more than 12,000 tons. Main caliber guns restricted to 10 inches. We should try to negotiate a higher limit. Oh boy. Oh God. Um. Hmm. Okay, 380,000 tons. Whoa, I won't accept such a lower tonnage than Britain. We must have a higher total tonnage limit. Okay. 12,000, 10 inches, 420,000 tons. Half maybe capital ships. To be fair, this would enshrine us as the second largest navy in the world. But you know what? No. Fuck the international community. This is tantamount to surrender. We will never sign this treaty. And if it starts a war instantly, to hell with all of them. Reliable power training and elevation. Reduces rate of fire penalty for guns below 8 inches of turrets. Oh, finally. Excellent. Working on compressed air supply. That didn't quite start a war, but France is big mad about it. Big mad about it. Oh, well. Like I just looked at in the almanac, if France wants to fight, we'll take it to them. I mean, heck, we're about to give it 2.5 years. We'll have 9 dreadnoughts in service, which will be second to only Britain. We're barely even losing money right now. Although I should build bigger docks again. Thing is, as I just saw, we're gonna need 15-inch gun battleships soon, so that's probably gonna be, we're looking at 40,000-ton battleships, not that much in the future. Yeah. If that's the best we can come up with, we have nothing to fear from Russia. Okay, battle turn away. Not that I intend to be the High Seas Fleet, but we have it available now. I've been a bit belligerent, but I do think we can beat France in a war. In fact, I almost hope they declare war so that we can grab. See, this is a battle cruiser that our battle cruisers can actually beat, most likely. Superheater. All or nothing armor layout. Oh, God. Okay. Well, the Kentuckys are still going to be state of the art when they're finished, so I'm not like going to stop building them. But I almost should. All or nothing armor is that good that I really almost should. I mean, our next design, we're not going to have enough either budget or yard displacement to build it, but let me just show you what our next design is going to have to look like. It's going to have to look like, oh yeah, no extended or upper belt because we're doing all or nothing. 3-inch deck, 13-inch conning. No, the auto designer has pretty much almost got it in one here, actually. Except it keeps insisting on not using oil-fired turbines. I don't know why it does that. Also, no, but then this. I know this is 36,000 tons. This, however, is probably pretty much what we're looking at for our next battleship. Obviously, I'm not going to actually have them design it yet, not least because we literally can't build it, but this is very much the kind of thing we're looking at. And this will last, I mean, this will be, nothing will surpass this for about, something might surpass this if the arms race just keeps going, but we could have about 20 years where this is very valid as a fighting ship. 15, 16 inches at least is typically where the gun size race ends finally. Better steel quality, 1% weight saving on hulls. I mean, these 12-inch battleships we've built, the sad truth is they're going to be obsolete. They're already obsolete. The Kentuckys would just absolutely wreck them in a fight. They're already obsolete well before they're even finished. 12-foot rangefinder, national accuracy improvement. Working on better fuses. High capacity pumps, damage control improvement. Wet heater engine. That's a huge range increase, I think. Let me see. Not doctrine research. Oh, no, not that big, actually. But a little more speed, a little more range. Out to 9,000 yards with torpedoes now. Now, what we have to be careful of here, I am happy to fight a war with France. In fact, I kind of want to, but I don't quite want to fight a war with Britain yet. They do have 9 each of dreadnoughts and battle cruisers in service. They would be a very real danger to us still. I would much rather fight France first. And then from France, we could maybe grab the likes of, Kiautschou Bay, maybe somewhere in Indochina, or possibly some bases down in the South Pacific. We could eject them from the Caribbean. You get the idea. Britain is a much bigger proposition than France. Industrial production still soaring. 2 destroyers commissioned. You know what? Honestly, I'm just going to sell this to Italy. I don't see them being a threat anyway. 2% weight saving on armor from improved armor bracing. Nice. There are rumors of war in Great... Oh, God. We're not really ready for war with Great Britain. But if it comes, it comes. So be it. The United States of America has fought Britain twice before. Did kind of badly, but didn't lose that horribly either, so, 6 destroyers commissioned. No, I'm not selling the Germans that. Improved airship tail design for better airship performance. Okay. Japan has stolen technology from us. Well, I'll send a diplomatic note, but I'm not going to revoke the alliance. Okay, we have a ton of spare money again. What am I going to spend it on? Probably a battle cruiser. Everybody else has better battle cruisers. We're going to need battle cruisers. It's not like heavy cruisers are not totally useless, but battle cruisers are the thing we need right now. And we can definitely build a pretty ambitious design that will render everybody. Yeah, something like literally this, though, actually. Shame our 13-inch guns are so bad, but I am thinking. Which one is this? This is this stupid one. Is that a double superimposed turret? That's certainly something. Deleted, though. Okay. Yeah, 20 medium range, please. But oil. Not those. Not those. Yes, these. Can we just do single turrets? No, it's still. Was it just 40% before? I feel like that should have been reduced. I'm gonna just put them in twin turrets and damn the reduction. Okay, yeah. Less guns. Oh wow, we have free space now. Okay. Yeah, normal freeboard, medium range, oil turbines, all or nothing armor. 12-inch belt? Holy cow, that's a lot of belt for a battle cruiser. Hold on. I mean, I do like well protected ships, but that's a lot of belt for a battle cruiser. I was thinking more like 11-inch belt with a 2-inch deck. Thick conning tower and turrets. Heck, though, if I can do a 12-inch belt comfortably, the auto designer has done one of those rare cases where it's actually come up with a more ambitious design than I would have gone for. Okay, how much weight could I save, though? 28,100? Yeah, 1,000 tons? I think I might just take the belt armor. This is a very ambitious battlecruiser design. 27 knots, which is as good as anybody's battlecruisers right now. 8 14-inch guns. Secondaries are a little light. Maybe we do take that off the belt and just use it to add more secondaries? That's kind of crazy. You know what? No. 12-inch belt is barely less than our battleships, though. I'm going to stick with the 11-inch belt, and I'm just going to have more. In fact, wait, how much would it be to... Probably too much, but... Then again... Why are these not... There we go. 29,000 tons, 11-inch belt, 28 knots, 8 14-inch guns and 4 twin turrets, 5 16-inch guns. No, 16 5-inch guns, Jesus. The Saratoga class here, though. This is a battle cruiser. This is quite a battle cruiser. This is probably better. This is probably better than any battle cruiser that actually saw service in the historical World War One, because of this belt armor, if nothing else. Yeah, I'm gonna build this actually. That will be like that's good to the point that I'm just gonna like eject the Lexingtons from service after a couple of years. I mean, I know it only displays displaces 1,500 tons less than our latest battleships, but they fulfill different roles. This will massacre. I think any other battlecruiser I've seen in the world. Like these things, this doesn't stand a chance against one of those Saratoga class battlecruisers I just ordered. Not a chance. Okay, 2 more destroyers. Oh god. I don't want a war with Britain yet. I'm gonna not risk raising tensions. They can have Mozambique. I don't have any business in bloody. Wow, poor Portugal, huh? There should probably be something to tell it. Like, I mean, thing is, these other places, like, oh yeah, the Dutch islands, they're the same though. I mean, some of these places, when we take over Kiautschou Bay or something from China, that makes sense because we don't really recognize China. But Portugal and the Netherlands that own these two territories and then the East Indies, they are recognized European powers. They're just not great powers, but it was quite rare for the great powers to actually openly bully the smaller European powers out of things like that, just because it was bad for their diplomatic reputations, if nothing else. Okay, we should probably design a new light cruiser. The Chicago class is really old, and we only have a few newer ones. Heavy cruisers are not dead forever, but they're a little dead until we can build ones that are have a relevant purpose while battle cruisers are around. Right now, they're just sort of cheap battle cruisers. Um, we already have the world's biggest light cruiser force. Well, Britain's is slightly bigger, but so our latest ones have 10 6-inch and 10 4-inch guns. Do I have the capacity yet to put, like, I think I should have the capacity to put, no, I don't have the capacity for, I have the capacity for some twin turrets at least, but, no, I can't actually do twin turrets on light cruisers yet. Okay. Never mind then. We can't really do a much better design than the Tacomas, actually. In point of fact, I might just build, like, one or two more Tacoma class. Oh, interesting. I wonder if we I wonder if there's something to tell it once we annex Puerto Rico that San Juan is a valid name, or if it would have done that randomly before. Sorry, or if there was a chance of it randomly doing that before we annexed Puerto Rico. Well, anyway, we've got those 10 destroyers in service, right? We've got 80 now. Yeah. I'm going to decommission the whole rest of the Barry class, and then we will not have any of these short-ranged destroyers sitting around. We're still 21 odd months from the Kentuckies. Once the Kentuckies are in service, I will fully. Oh, shoot, a lot of these are still on. Actually, I hesitate to put anything more on reserve while we're so close to war with somebody. In fact, I might bring these up to reserve, actually, to tell you the truth. I'm going to put these on reserve just for the sake of it. Well, changed my mind. We're too close to war. More destroyers are a thing we'll need. I mean, we have a lot of 500 tonners that are like almost 10 years old now. But yeah, in a couple months' time, I'm going to lay down probably at least a pair of Saratoga class ships, if not even target like 4 eventually or something. But probably not the other 2 until the Delaware is finished at least. I got to keep in mind for all these grandiose plans, all we have right now, we have North Carolina and the 2 Lexingtons, which are both very compromised designs. Our only good modern dreadnoughts are the 3 Oregon class vessels in actual service right now. And in all honesty, I'd probably bet these against pretty much any of the designs that the rest of the world is coming up with that I've really looked at. Like, especially because the rest of the world has a real tendency to under armor, I feel. But it's not crushing. Oh, yeah, Britain has just completed HMS Anson, which has 14-inch guns and makes 22 knots. Although, weird... Oh, they've got 10 14-inch guns. It's still a weird layout, but that's a lot of firepower. That's a scary, scary battleship right there. All right, everybody. I think that'll be enough for this session, so thanks for watching, sailors. We will potentially be at war with France and or Britain pretty soon. See you next time. Thanks for watching, sailors. I hope you enjoyed the video. New parts should be up daily, or you can watch live on Twitch. If you did enjoy the video, consider leaving a like or subscribing. This is Sea Lord Janda, signing off.